This is a brutally honest, first impressions, no filters, no BS review of Point of View Beauty. If you are not familiar with POV Beauty, this is a brand new skin prep line from influencer Mikayla Nogueira. She has definitely had her fair share of controversy, but for the purpose of this video, I'm separating the product from the person. There are 5 total products in this line, and this is really meant to be a base for your makeup. So we're gonna try out each of these products and then see what it looks like with a full face of makeup. Coming in a little bit so we're up close and personal, this is what my skin looks like before putting anything on. I just took a shower and blow dried my hair, so there's nothing on my skin right now. Everything is currently sold out online, but I'm sure it will be back in stock at some point. Let's start out with Drench It, and this is what the outer cardboard packaging looks like. Pretty simple, very minimalistic. And we have like a little seal on top here. I purposely have not watched a lot of reviews or seen a lot of content because I wanted to come into this open-minded and give it like a true first impression. This is Drench It, a soothing priming milk, and it retails for $34. I want to make sure we are following instructions to a T, so I'm going to go ahead and read what it says on here and then we will apply. Again, here is the packaging, and this has a little seal on the top. And let's just dribble a little bit onto the hand. This is definitely like, I don't know how I'm supposed to show it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rub it and pat into the skin. I will right off the bat say that this is way more steps than I usually do in my routine. You do not need a 5-step skin prep. If you want it and you have time for it, great. But usually I will wash my face or even just rinse it with water in the morning, moisturizer, let that sit for a little bit, and then go in with a primer. It's pretty nice, a little bit sticky. Doesn't really have any type of scent to it. Now we let that sit 30 seconds before doing anything else. Again, the packaging is like pretty simple, pretty sleek. I know some people were disappointed that this was not more like innovative, but I don't think I have anything like this currently in my routine. Next up, we have Drip It, and this is $36. And this says it is a nourishing glow serum. Here's what the packaging looks like on this one. And this actually is, I think, glass or way more heavy duty plastic. So that could also be why it is more expensive. And then we also have a dropper on the top here. And this is what the product looks like. It says to apply 2 to 3 drops. So I'm assuming a little bit goes a long way. We'll do 3. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 drops, definitely not a lot of product, so probably you will get some good use out of this, and then we'll just rub it on in. Slightly thicker than the first step, but honestly like kind of feels like it is doing some of the same things. Step number 3, we have Whip It, and this says it is a hydrating whipped cream that retails for $38. Wait, you guys, I think there's supposed to be a spatula in here, right? Or am I making that up? Where's the spatula? I think mine didn't come with the spatula. There's like, the box is empty. I'm pretty sure, right? Because otherwise, like, why would they have this here? Okay, please pause. I am dumb. This is genius. And the spatula appears. Okay, I'm so sorry. I have not seen anything about this yet, but that is so cool. Okay, I would like to take back what I said about having no innovative packaging because I have never seen anything like this. How cool is that? It's actually really smart packaging because when it just kind of sticks to the top here, I find that this little spatula gets like dusty or dirty. So to have it in here and like locked in is so smart. All right, I'm done fangirling over the packaging and I apologize. Mine definitely had a spatula in it. I just didn't know that you had to twist it. This does have a little seal on this as well, and this is glass. So this could also be why we are seeing higher price points as we move on in this line, because I feel like this packaging is the coolest yet, and it is the most expensive at $38. Okay, let's peel this off, and here is what the cream looks like. I like that the spatula also has a little bit of branding on it. It is giving attention to detail. And this is like a super, super thick cream. I will never waste any product, so I'm actually just gonna scoop some of what is on this cap here and go right onto the face. Ooh, this is like nice and cold too. I don't really know how much is too much, so I feel like I put on a pretty generous amount, and my skin honestly has been pretty dry lately. This also has no scent to it. I really appreciate that. I feel like when you do put fragrance into products, you really like eliminate a portion of people who can use it because they might have sensitive skin. I probably should have said this at the beginning of the video, but I did self-tan myself the other day, and I don't do my face when I self-tan, so I apologize that the face is looking pale and my neck is like a totally different color. Now that we're done, I'm screwing this back on, It kind of like clicks, and then you put this in here, and then that sits in there and you turn it and it's gone. Last step for the face, we have Glaze It. This is $28 and it says it is a glazy tacky primer. It's so cute, super short, and this packaging I think is like a sturdier plastic. This doesn't have a top on it or anything, but it does lock and unlock. I actually want to let this moisturizer kind of sit on my skin for a minute, so let's go in with the lip product, and this is Amp It. This is $22 and this is an amplifying lip ampule. Now this is probably the only product that I was like not that interested in. I'm not really big into like lip plumpers. I tend to just put on like chapstick or a little lip balm. Here's what it looks like. This is giving like very like medical-y, and this bottom part is squishy. And we have like a pretty standard lip balm applicator, and this does have like a little bit of squish to it. Okay, she's definitely thick. It has like a tiny pink tint to it. Wow, okay. I put way too much on because this is really thick. This is the first product that has like a little bit of a scent to it. I think it's kind of like a floral rosy scent. Kind of makes sense for lip products. I feel like all the lip products that I really like have some type of scent or flavor to it. Do my lips look plump yet? I think we can go in with Glaze It now, and I'm just gonna unlock. Oh wow, okay. I don't know what I was expecting, but that is kind of like a jelly texture. It kind of has like a medical scent to it. It's not scented, but like it smells like when you go to the doctor's office. I feel like I have been prepping my skin for like 20 minutes. This is so much more work than I would normally do. This feels like it is kind of trying to be the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip, but it's definitely thinner than that. The same kind of like sticky texture though. Here's like how sticky my face is right now. And that is the 5-step POV Beauty skin prep all complete. I feel very hydrated, a little bit sticky, definitely ready to put some makeup on. I don't think I would put on this much product if I wasn't gonna put any makeup on top of it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my makeup and be right back.
1,000 years later.
And here is the full face of makeup. I had absolutely no problem applying my makeup how I normally would with these products underneath. I think my skin looks really nice. It was super hydrated. The sticky primer underneath worked out perfectly. And actually the lip ampule made my lips super hydrated until the end of my routine. I just wiped it off and then put on my lip liner and my lipstick. I don't have super sensitive skin, but I had absolutely no problems with any of these products reacting or feeling any type of way other than like nice and soothing. In no way do I think you need all 5 of these products in order to get them to work. So I would say if you're interested in the next time that they restock, I would pick up maybe 1 or 2 of the items. My least favorite is probably the lip ampule, just because I don't get a lot of use out of products like this. My next bottom 2 would be the priming milk and the serum. I feel like honestly these are kind of similar and also like redundant. They're definitely nice, and since I have them I will continue to use them, but I don't think I would repurchase them. My favorite products are definitely Whip It and Glaze It. Whip It just for this packaging. I feel like it is like such a 10 out of 10 home run. Love this packaging. And then Glaze It I feel like did a really good job as a primer, similar to a Milk Makeup Hydro Grip or something along those lines, where it really makes your base nice and sticky so that your makeup applies really well. Since I already have these products, I will definitely continue to use them and keep you guys updated.